Alana Coleman here on behalf of Forest Hill Chase with reserves coach Chris Rushen and co-captain Hayden Judge. Thanks for joining us today, guys.
No worries.
You're welcome.
It was a pretty enormous win in the end, excess of 200 points. So as a coach, you'd be pretty happy with that, yeah?
Yeah, we were pretty happy with it. It was probably over-exerted because they were playing with 16 players, but not exactly the hit-out you want before a finals campaign, but we'll take it. And, we'll go into next week with confidence, so it's a good start.
And next week, first of the finals, playing against Warrandyte, I believe at Mitcham. What's your thought process heading into that game? So I suppose from both of you as a player and also as a coach.
Well, from a coaching point of view, we just want to make sure that our setups are correct and the guys are doing everything they need to do to be right for next week. Obviously, towards the end of the game, we took a few of our older players off the ground to make sure they're right for next week. So we'll just make sure that we train well and we practice our structures training during the week. And yeah, we'll go in confident that we can win and go straight through the grand final.
Excellent. And Judgy, as the captain, what kind of things will you be getting around the boys with this week?
Yeah, look, Warrandyte are a pretty good side. Played them twice this year and had two pretty good hit-outs against them. So just to, stress to the boys that we've got to be disciplined, follow the team structures, and if we do that, I'm very confident that we can win and go straight through to the grand final.
They did give you a bit of a run last time, didn't they? So what are some of the things that you might be trying to implement a little bit differently in the final next week?
Yeah, look, we'll probably have a look at the tape again from the last two games that we played them, and they structure up very well, they zone very well, so we'll look at ways that we can break down their zone and break through it. Their pressure in the third quarter, last game we played them at home, was fantastic, and the wet weather obviously didn't help, but hopefully we get a dry day and our run should just absolutely dominate them, and I'm confident that if we do everything that we've been setting out to do all year, that we'll come home with the goods.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. I suppose one of the key things when it comes to finals time is there may have been some rotations throughout the season and even in today's match, knowing that Coldstream didn't have a full side and all of that kind of thing. Is there going to be any changes into the game next week? And if so, what kind of pressure is there on the guys that played this week to perform well during the week?
Yeah, look, there was a bit of pressure on guys that were fighting for spots. Obviously, we have rested a few guys in the seniors, a couple in our side as well. So we'll just we'll have a look at the tape that we get for the second half and see who did well and see who actually structured up well, and we'll go on that. And if they do everything that they're supposed to do structurally-wise, team-wise, they should hold their spots. But obviously with some good players coming back, it always puts pressure on guys to, perform. And unfortunately, there's going to be some guys that are going to miss out, and that's just the way football goes, unfortunately.
It's a good position to be in, I suppose, that you have got more than enough players. What's the vibe been like amongst the group over the past, I suppose, week, month, throughout the season?
Playing group this year, you can't fault them. It's been fantastic all year. The boys, regardless of who's come in, if they're a senior player or a reserves player coming back from injury, it's been fantastic, and I think that's a big part of where we're at, because the boys are all around each other. We're all mates off the field, and I think that's very important leading into finals. And we've got a full list to pick from pretty much. And look, if you miss out, all I can say is keep coming to training, because you never know what can happen. So, yeah.
Was there any injuries today? Anything to be concerned about?
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost Andrew Bennett with a knee injury. He's been fantastic for us this year across the half-back, and he's been with the club for 11 years, and hopefully it's not too serious. And hopefully he can come back and play through the final series, but we'll just have to wait and see when we get the report back on how he is. But yeah, that's definitely a massive loss for us.
Well, fingers crossed that he is okay. Judgy, how many goals today?
6 today.
Just the 6?
Yeah, couldn't snag any more. Got the big full forward back this week, so Paddy kicked 11, I think it is, and he's had a fantastic year. But as a playing group down forward, we've had a really good year, mate. There's been the couple of standout goal kickers, but we've shared the load pretty well, so it's been fantastic.
Good luck for next week. Hopefully you can kick 6 next week. That's probably, fingers crossed. And good luck for the rest of the finals campaign. Hopefully we're having a chat maybe post-premiership win.
Thanks, Alana.
Good luck, gents.
Thank you.